haunting in Venice. Well, ladies and dudes, we got another Big Lipped Alligator Movie. That happened one time only, and it never happened again. When Hercule Poirot is gonna solve another mystery all in one night, and one night only. Yeah. This is one crazy roller coaster of a ride of a film that I will never forget in movie history. And I'm sorry it came very, very late because before Halloween will come. Well, you get the picture. Anyway, hi ladies and dudes, this is Rebecca Lynn Barkley, aka Boobop 1987. This is my review for today. And I've been waiting for this movie review for quite a long time. And I'm finally gonna complete the Hercule Poirot storylines. You know, all three of the films. And I can agree with everybody that this is the best one out of the three. That's for sure, but sadly it does have a few flaws here and there. So, for my next movie review is Haunting in Venom, or Vinland. Haunting in Vinland. It's really hard to pronounce this word. I tried to practice it a couple of times back in a few days. And yes, ladies and dudes, I will let you know this is my 18th anniversary gift for myself, you know, the day when I graduated. Well, this is not the only one. That's my anniversary present. I also got this. Pretty, isn't it? It sure is a masterpiece. That's for sure. Alright. So, without further ado, ladies and dudes, let's go on to my next movie review of The Haunting in Venom. Yeah, I think this is one of the best horror films I could trust, but at least it doesn't have much bloodshed in there. That's for sure. Alright, let's get on to the movie review anyway. So, all I can say about the main plot of the storyline, it took place in the 1940s after World War II had ended and everything is back to normal as it is. Hercule Poirot had decided to become a retired dude and he lives in Italy for who knows how long, and he wants to do normal life like doing some gardening here and there, eating some pastries, or going somewhere here and there in the city of Italy, until one crazy day he reunites with an old friend that he hadn't seen for years, and she invited him to some unknown house that's pretty darn haunted. It's on Halloween night, and yeah, there's gonna be another mystery going on in the city of Italy. It has something to do with this lady who had lost her daughter from over a year ago. Something that came from in an accident or something. Well, the storyline will go on and on. Hard for me to say about the main plot of the story. I guess everybody wants to know is, what the heck do I think about for the third installment of the Hercule Poirot saga? I will admit, ladies and dudes, it is one of the best films I have ever watched in my whole entire life. I will say it's a pretty good one at best. Oh yeah, for my rankings of all three of those movies, I will say The Murder on Oriental Express will be in third place, Death on the Nile will be in second place, and this one will be first. That's for sure. I will say it had a well done storyline for the most part, and the characters are freaking likable. It has good cinematography, it has good sceneries and highlight moments of the film. I'm glad there's not a lot of bloodshed in this movie. And since I know horror films has a lot of bloodshed, but it's radar-wise, I'd rather stay with a horror movie that's PG-13-wise. It had a nice score. It has some haunting scenes here and there in this film that will scare you to death. It has one of the best plot twists I have ever seen in movie history. A plot twist that I did not see coming. So, I'll go ahead and tell you about my strongest points and the weakest points about this movie. I will say my strongest point of this movie is the whole entire storyline. I love the storyline from start to finish. It was sharp, pretty well fast-paced. It was serious. And it has some good horroring moments here and there, minus the bloodshed. And it's one roller coaster of a ride. Goes up and down, up and down. Yeah. It's wild, crazy, and it's so much fun to watch. I did not get bored in this movie at all. Not one bit. Yeah. So, all I could say about the strongest point of this movie is the storyline from start to finish. I only got two main weak points. Just two. One is I wish they explained more about Hercule Poirot's retirement. And there's one character that wasn't mentioned much in the movie. The first major weak point in the movie is I wish they explained about Hercule Poirot's retirement. They didn't explain much in the whole entire movie. I want to know what the heck happened to him, during his time of his retirement. I wonder why the hell did he retire as a private eye for some unknown reason. And yeah, people did say he got exiled for no reason. I wonder if maybe the death of Brooke had something to do with it, or maybe he failed on one of the mysteries that he did in his later on life, or something even worse. I want to know what the heck happened to the part where Hercule Poirot had retired for no reason. I wish they explained it in the whole entire movie at the main beginning of the film. So, that's my first major weak point of the film. And my second major weak point of the film is, I wonder why they did not explain about Brooke. Hercule's best friend. If you pay attention to the last two previous films, since he was there in both of those movies. I wonder why they didn't explain about Hercule Poirot's his best friend, his close ally, his partner in crime for a short period of time. I don't know why the heck they didn't explain about him, since he's a very likable character from both two films. It's so sad. It's a really sad feeling indeed. Hard for me to say. So, that's my two main weak points of the movie is they didn't explain about Hercule Poirot's best friend that happened in the previous two films, and also Hercule Poirot's retirement. It sucks they never explained it in the whole entire movie. That's for sure. Now let's go on to the characters. The first character I want to talk... Strike that, reverse it. The first character I want to talk about is this cute little kid named Jude Hill, if I got his name right. Yeah, this Jude Hill playing this cute little kid. I forgot his name, but I really like this character a lot. I think he's truly the best part I love about this movie. This kid had a really good storyline. He has a great personality, great attitude. He's so cute and adorable, and he had so many great scenes that I really care about in this movie. He's a really kind and sweet young kid. And the best part about this kid is, well, be happy he did not get involved with a crime that he did not commit, since he's the main innocent one of the whole entire group. That's for sure. And I really like the character development and chemistry between him and Hercule Poirot. They got along so well. I guess this little kid kind of reminds him of himself, you know, as the next generation of Hercule Poirot. Sadly, that Arthur had never thought about making a later on storyline that's all about this kid who will be the next generation of Hercule Poirot. That's for sure. And then we got the main character himself, Hercule Poirot, played by our dear beloved Kenneth Branagh. Well, it sucks they didn't explain about his storyline, about his later on life. Well, just a little bit, but I wish I get to know why he retired in the first place as a private eye. But overall, I did enjoy this character very much, and he's one of the best characters ever in movie history, with a good storyline, great personality, great attitude. He knows how to solve a mystery pretty darn well from start to finish, and he's a very, very smart private eye dude. That's for sure. I have nothing else to say about this guy, but this dude rules. That's for sure. I'll go ahead and tell you about my final thoughts of the film. Overall, Haunting in whatever this word is, it's a good movie to watch. It had a well done storyline for the most part. It has likable characters, really good casting. It has good cinematography. It has some good horror moments in it, but without the bloodshed. It had a really good score. And the best one out of the three of the Hercule Poirot saga. That's for sure. So I decided to strike that, reverse it. I decided to give this film a 9.1 out of 10. You have better check out this movie to believe it, or wait till you watch it on Halloween. And one of the best Big Lipped Alligator movies I have ever seen in my whole entire life, including with the plot twist. So, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this wild and crazy haunting movie review that nobody will never forget in movie history. And tell me, ladies and dudes, what is your favorite mystery movie of all time that featured in the main plot twist of the film? Well, whichever it is, leave a comment there and let me know. For me, I only got 4. One from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. 2 best plot twists in the movie. 1, finding out who Judge Doom is. He's a tune all this time, and he's responsible for killing Eddie Valiant's brother. And also, at the end, that both Roger and Eddie had Marvin Acme's will for all this time in the whole entire movie. Well, at the middle part of it, of course, and all the way to the end. From Angels and Demons. Well, I know Ewan McGregor play a villain, but I think I'd rather prefer the plot twist that featured Tom Hanks, where he did play a character who was a professor at the daylight and disguising himself as a priest at nighttime, and it only happened in one whole day and one whole day only. Surprisingly to say, from Belle. Yeah, this one has a mystery, alright, about who the heck the Beast is. The Beast is really a 14-year-old boy who is trying to protect his little brother from his crude father. And you'll find out why he has those bruises at the back of his cape. Well, when he was the Beast anyway, And the other movie I don't have is Perfect Blue. The shocking plot twist of all. That virtual Mima is really Mima's best friend, Rumi. Did anybody notice that plot twist? And also, what do you think of this card? It's a top tier one, that's for sure. And that is it for now. I'll see you all later. And sayonara.